Hello and welcome to Loving Me, Myself, and Life with me, Jody Misiak. Today, let's talk about being a soul pleaser. As a recovering people pleaser, I now feel like I'm a soul pleaser. So what does that even mean? Well, we all have heard the term people pleaser. It's when we put other people's, needs before our own. Well, a soul pleaser takes the time to slow down, to hear what their heart has to say, so they can listen and follow their own dreams and set their own personal goals. They're not listening to the outer world, the noise, and you should do this. No, you should do this. No, do this. They listen to their heart, to their soul, and they act from that place. Not out of fear. If they do feel the fear, they move through it anyways because they know that they are worthy of what's on the other side of fear. And they put themselves first. But that doesn't mean that others don't matter to them. It just means that they know that they need to take care of themselves so that they can take care of others. That if their tank of gas is empty, they're not going anywhere. And that means that they can't drive anyone else around with them. So they know to put their needs first, take care of themselves so they can show up in this world as the best person they can be. They take the time to reflect, to be mindful, to appreciate and love their surroundings regardless of what's going on. They find little things to appreciate, including themselves. They're constantly out on the lookout for things to, get to know themselves better. Ooh, what can I do today to get to know myself better? They're aware that this is a journey, not a destination, that it's a constant, life is a constant learning of ups and downs. They know that they might have a bad day, but that doesn't mean that they don't love themselves. Just means they need to give themselves a hug, be where they are, and keep moving along their journey. Or pause for a minute. Heck, man, it's been a long day. Just chill out. They know that their needs matter, their wants matter, and that they personally matter. They know that, there's going to be ups and downs. They know where to look for help. They know how to ask for help. Now, do they know this on every single day? No, because it's a journey. They know pockets of this, or they're getting to know themselves better. A soul pleaser is somebody that knows that their needs matter and they want to start taking time to get to know themselves better. It could just be even like an awareness that they want to do something for themselves. A soul pleaser is somebody that, regardless of how hard life has been on them, the struggles, the challenges that have come their way, they never give up on themselves. Or maybe they do for a moment, but then they refine themselves. A soul pleaser is somebody that loves themselves, regardless of what is going on in their life. Like I said, as a recovering people pleaser, it can be a challenge. A soul pleaser can even just be somebody that is finally acknowledged that they're ready to take a step towards taking better care of themselves, starting to set boundaries with themselves and others in their lives, to set goals for themselves, to look at their beliefs and their thoughts and let go of the things that are no longer serving them, to make room for the things that they want to do with their lives. Replace old beliefs with new ones, or really rediscover actually their actual beliefs, because deep down they know what they believe. But over life, we get a little mixed in everybody else's beliefs and thoughts, and we can take on other people's. So a soul pleaser takes the time to weed through other people's beliefs and thoughts. Let them go and let their true beliefs and thoughts bloom through all the other stuff so they too can blossom into the person they're meant to be, who they truly are already. They just need to rediscover and really embrace who they truly are. A soul pleaser is not somebody that's perfect. They know this. And it's not about striving for perfection, but just knowing that, okay, I fell. Now how do I dust myself off and get going in the direction I want to go? And they can have a negative thought and then be like, wait a second. I don't want that thought anymore. Or like, let's change that. It's not like about wanting it, but like, I'm going to change that. A soul pleaser is aware of their surroundings, their thoughts, their beliefs. They're aware of what's going on around them, the good, the bad, and they're aware of what they'd like to change, or at least start changing. A self-pleaser starts accepting where they are so they can let go of the things they no longer want, and that's no longer serving them. Accepting that the past has happened and the future is not yet here, and they live in the present, getting to know themselves better, embracing the moment, embracing who they are, and embracing faults and all, and loving who they are. A soul pleaser really is somebody that has just had enough of people pleasing, living other people's lives, dreams, goals, had like enough is enough. I wanna feel alive and happy or at peace. I want to be excited. I want to have energy. And they move into their lives with love for themselves, for life in general, and slowly take steps to create a deeper, loving relationship with themselves. A soul pleaser isn't just somebody that's been on a self-love journey for years and years and years. A soul pleaser is you. You are here today listening to this episode. You, my friend, are a soul pleaser. Anyone who takes time to get to know themselves, to motivate themselves, to get excited about life, to inspire themselves into this world of awesomeness, place of love, is a soul pleaser. You are a soul pleaser. You are here, and you might not have thought of yourself as a people pleaser. You might not have. I was a recovering people pleaser, so that was part of my past. And occasionally I still fall into like, oh, but what if they think of this of me? Like, I'm putting myself in other people's shoes. Now, some people, like some of the time is being an empathetic person. I can place myself in somebody else's shoes. But sometimes it's like, wait a second, I am now worried what other people think of me. There's a difference about worrying what people think and how people feel. And even that, like, we aren't in control of people's happiness. We can only control our own we're only in control of our own happiness. So we can never make somebody else happy. And it took me a long, long time to really realize that. I spent a lot of time trying to make some people happy, and it literally exhausted me to the point of frustration and anger, where I just stopped. I just stopped. So I want to share that on a different episode, actually, of accepting what is. But anyway, a soul pleaser And I just lost my train of thought beforehand, so I apologize for that. I am human, totally human. But you don't have to have looked at yourself as a people pleaser. A soul pleaser is anyone that's on a self-love journey that is focused on taking better care of themselves. Body, soul, and spirit, like mind, body, and soul. And it's really anybody that is taking time for themselves. So like I said, you are a soul pleaser. Embrace it, celebrate it, and honor it. You are doing an amazing job on like in this on this journey, through life. You are doing an amazing job. So embrace it, celebrate. And you are just an incredible person doing incredible things. Keep up discovering more things about yourself. Listen to more beautiful things. Journal if that's something that, your heart says yes to. Create a list of things that would make your heart sing, your soul happy, and keep doing more of that. Thank you so much for being here. I am so excited that you were here and that you listened. I am so honored, and I'm just incredibly happy that you're here being a soul pleaser. If you feel like somebody else needs to hear this, please share the love. And if you want more free resources, please go to my website, jodymisiak.com. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye for now.